You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take it. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. Read it! So, watching the Ramsey show, there's a clip that came on Instagram or whatever. Just came into it on happenstance. So this 23-year-old young lady is graduated and she's going into cybersecurity, right? She's gonna make some money. Her 46-year-old mother tells her 23-year-old daughter, I don't have a retirement, so you're supposed to take care of me now that you are working. Because her mother's a secretary. And this is in Memphis. Now, ironically, there's another video of another 46-year-old mother who said the same thing to her son in New Hampshire. It's like they were like 2 weeks apart or a week apart from these two encounters on the Ramsey show. And I talked about, the promised land isn't for idiots earlier. This is what bad parenting created. See, we don't want to talk about a lot of people in the world who don't want to say the truth, which is you were never ready to be a parent and you were a bad parent. And I come from a generation where, I was born at the end of 1979 for y'all. Well, my grandparents did most of the raising because my parents wasn't mature enough to be good parents. And I'm not alone in that. And I can say that I wouldn't ask my parents to try to be a grandparent to my son like their parents was to me, because they're still not mature enough to be that. And I can say that about my child's mother side of the family also. And these are the people, because that lady is 46, I'm 42. There is just no reason, because you had a child basically at 23, 22, 23. And now your child is supposed to take care of you until you die, as if you're going to quit working or something. And this is part of what I got to talk about with parents have gotten so selfish because they were spoiled. And that's why I brought the grandparents to the parents' generation, which is my parents' generation, to my generation, with people a little bit older than me also, where y'all don't realize how many adults who are middle-aged, grown, or, on closer to AARP, which is like 55 and up. So 54 to 40. Y'all don't realize how many of these people, their parents and grandparents has been taking care of them and covering up all of their F-ups in life. These people, their parents and grandparents died. And what they'll never be is a good parent. And what they expect for their children to be is their parent or grandparent. They never expected to actually, get the torch passed to them. They expected to be, the 60-year-old, that's the baby girl of the family. Oh, that's the Jody of the family. That's the baby boy of the family. I know he too old to be treated like a child, but he was so spoiled when he was a child. Now that he's 55, he just can't break it, and we got to look out for him. And that's why his kids need to take care of him. His parents and grandparents used to pay his child support and his kids daycare. And they took care of the kids, activities. The mothers out here, They used to take care of the kid because she didn't watch him. She wanted to go live her life. She needed to go out and live because she had the baby so young she couldn't live. So while she was supposed to be a mama, she went to the nightclub and then she went to the concert and she went to the comedy show and she went traveling. And now that she came back, she wants, her kid to take care of her. From all the hard work she did, from leaving her kid from dropping that kid off to everybody else. Despicable human beings. Don't you owe me? Oh, no. I did all this for you. Actually, no, you didn't. See, what happened was you told your parents you was grown and you could make your own decisions. And you went down the path of making bad decisions. And you had a baby while you were making bad decisions. And then you wanted to cry back to your parents that you wasn't grown enough to handle it. And you needed help. And they started helping you. And you went back mentally to being a child the minute they started helping you. And then you started looking at your child as your sibling and not your child. Now you not their father, their mother. You their big brother, big sister. Your parents, your aunts, your cousins, your siblings winds up being their parent. And they wind up being your parent. And you have no issue with dragging their life down or stalling their life out. Well, you don't need nobody but me, because, okay, so that 23-year-old is going to go to a 33-year-old taking care of you. Right. And you'll be 56. And why you don't have nobody? Why you don't have kids? Why you don't? You. Because I started taking care of you. But I'm the only mother that you have. You didn't even treat your own mother like this. And she did all the work for you. You left her hanging. Matter of fact, you stole from her after she died. But I'm supposed to take care of you. See, bad parenting created this, participation trophy generation style of parenting. As long as I breathe, it's all good. But can't nobody cuss out a mother who does that because she's a mother. Whatever. I'm done. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll try and catch y'all on the next one. Peace.